and if he ever decides to go clear George, could serve as another issue. Hampus is going to serve up the distraction on Arch, and then we're going to see what Rez can do with the Berettas. Pops Hexed, and then that peek from the other side. Yeah, him pushing up into Boiler like that, so good.
Yeah, such a great move. After Brolin got his kill, shoved him back down Banana. And let's see about George. Here we go. Peeks in, dinks in. 30 seconds, and Bomb is just in this sort of triangle of doom, it feels like, but the first couple of headshots here. Oh, another. What? Oh, wow. If Hedrick wasn't right there.
Whoa.
We've got one guy defending the bomb.
Man, it's just such little health, though.
And the rotations, they peek into mid, they don't see anything. They're going to leave. Hampus is going to go towards B.
Oh, one brap from Config, and he could have a multi-kill. Flash makes it a little awkward, so it is just a one and done. That smoke keeps them off, gives Junior a chance, and he will catch Hampus. Walco's got to walk around. Such little points of HP. Yeah, single bullet and insult to injury straight between the eyes. So Junior 1v3 attempt, gunned down by Hedrick. Config taking one with him. You know, it's just not enough. Ask Paula about it. Hedrick, easy. As automatic peels around the side of the smoke ahead of the rest of the team, and Hex does the same out from Apps. Pistols, yet again, not gonna find zilch in this one. 4-0, and Ninjas, of course, having just sat back, watched Vitality, Dispatch of Complexity, are thinking, well, we can do that.
Up-and-coming players and stuff like that, but Hedrick was a really great bet. That's working out beautifully.
Oh, Walco gets wind of it.
Honestly, that spot is just not that good, man.
No?
It's just not. Like, if a T approaches you carefully, they basically have to forget.
Rez looking to draw it all back, but he only gets one, and Hampus is smoked off. This is looking like a clean opening for the EG camp. Junior looking to maybe keep pressure on that smoke. Flash will do the job. Keeps Hampus spraying away. Automatic has to make sure he doesn't get shot. 7 HP for him, 20 seconds. Bomb's gonna go down, and not in the bad way. It's a plant, as Hampus can't quite catch him, but Automatic, again, one bullet, all it took. And so we're to the 3v3 with the retake coming. No util, but there are kits in play. And that utility problems for both sides. Locking in the new box is Junior. Hexed in the corner, and Banana support just holds off to the CT cross. Hexed peaks. It's Junior's kill. Simultaneous attacks coming in from this post plant, and Config contacted by Junior, who puts up a double to give EG what looks like, and is indeed, their first of the 5.
And not even as expensive as it could be, which was honestly Nip's only aim at that point in the retake.
Let me teach you something about Counter-Strike. It's all about being the best and looking the best at the same time. But guys, it's not about me and how many tournaments I won, or how good I look while doing it. This is about you. Join me on Skin Club.
And he didn't even win.
Wow. And he didn't win.
No, they lost in the finals. Big stack up here, though, in the smoke.
Oh, okay.
Brolin.
That's a much better use of him, and honestly,
love that.
All the Nip players.
Rez right behind him, both of them engaging as smoke fades. Very clean. Comes at the cost of Evil Genius's hope of converting. Unless Hex wants to get real wild. And he does get the headshot to Config. This ace, oh, but never mind, no bomb. Bomb still sits back on Banana, so as the fireworks pop here towards the A sites, Hedrick looking for the last one. George, they're coming for you, buddy. To me, that, you know, that's kind of Hampus to me.
I asked Hampus, I mean, I was like, "Do you going to change anything after having a break?" And he said, you know, game philosophy, it's not like changing.
Big pack of players to wrap around Arch, and it's Config in the pit. Smoked off on one side, so he can't actually come at this Arch fight. All he can do is hold off on short. Another flash on Hedrick, and Hampus empty-handed. Hedrick tries, can't, not on his own. but they may forget about Config. They're gonna come clear pit. They give him a kill. George facing downwards in it. Hext is looking for the plant, and Automatic catches that timing on the flank. But there are eyes on this bomb site, and that means Hext stuck in the corner. Junior not looking to come help, but Hext can fight it back on his own. And EG, with the 4-man arch to A play, have found an opening to a 2-5 score.
It was a solid exec. Like, everything was in order.
He's got smoke.
Oh, he's by the spots.
Hex just flies out. Config's up on the rafters. I guess Hampus must have been flashed or just behind a box, and another player comes out as Hampus is still playing behind said box. So he better pick up the slack here. He's been found out, and Junior cleared him.
That's a big one. That's Junior allowing the plant now.
I hope we have that from a third-person perspective, because somehow, someway, EG just fly out of the apartments down into the setup.
So they were going for the lane split, but the Walco dies, turning the corner on lane, and they're execing out halls at the same time. It's a great setup to counter what they saw.
Done.
And now the last player is Rez, gonna die right here.
What
and that's
was
EG
that?
3 in a row. Turns out friendship is cool.
Not when you say it like that. Here's the push on Banana off the flash. Perfectly timed from Rez, man. You can see that setup coming a mile away. And Brolin on the point blank stuffs through. Damn,
perfect
dude.
timing.
He confirms them. They can chase if they choose to.
Time's low. They got a wrap.
They decide to double it back, so it's going to be lane instead. Config, chance to shine. His moment. Oh, no, not
He didn't
good.
smoke it properly.
Yikes. Hext's going to burn him out. We've still got 2 within the site. Time can make this weird. And Hampus, he's just going to hide behind boxes. They swarm around him. Automatic takes him down. Bomb's still not picked up. Oh, they fumbled this. Or did Walco just get in on time? Oh, it goes down. And that is by the skin of their teeth.
1v2 potentially. They're both on the site.
Stuck behind box. Rez looking for the headshots. You know the op's going to stay posted, and then Walco will pop up if he needs to try and trade out, assuming Junior dies. Rez dead. EG with milliseconds.
That was huge. I was like, Walco, please get that bomb. Please get that bomb. And then, you know, it comes down to 4 seconds. They prioritized getting the kill on site. That's great. They made sure they got that trade, but they could have planted without it because they got their lane kills already, especially this one. They got to organize a little faster, though. 20 seconds. A Molotov. Oh, it's not coming out, though.
Oh, and he dies.
Oh, Hampus wishes he threw that.
Bro, that molly top middle makes it so much harder. And now Config's going to have to do everything, but he's blinded. So's his opponent, and Walco regains vision in time. 2 frags to North America's IGL.
Throws that just right in front of himself.
It was
and
lit.
Then they smoke it to run through. They're screwed. Like, there's no way.
And at that point, you know, you're talking...
They don't even have time to go arch in that situation.
Exactly. 20 seconds left in that scenario. Hampus puts that down. He's so much more comfortable. 18-7 still, so watch him take over this server and cause problems. As he peeks down Banana, he'll get traded back, and Automatic's going to use that as a chance to chase. Brolin, love it. Leaves a smoke with a gap just to get Automatic into his crosshair. Anybody else want a piece?
It's the flamesy one way.
Junior tries to step into it. There's support here now as well, so this could very well be a 7th for Ninjas. But EG, we've seen it before. Just throw yourself at the B site when it feels like nothing's left. They're approaching that situation now. Brolin gonna catch them off guard with that boost. Nicely done. And so Ninjas will take away a 7th at the end of this. Surely. Unless Junior wants to prove to us just how much he's gone home to improve.
If Hampus leaves him a gap or makes any mistake here, there's a plant. Oh, and he goes to clear it, but...
No, sir. Not gonna happen. So a 7th, Ninjas. It's enough.
Let's see what this HE does. It goes a little too early, but he's got another smoke with him. Not gonna throw that yet.
Exec comes over. Fast mid-push.
They're gonna need the kills too, you know?
Automatic had a couple chances there. It's Junior to trade him. Head trick has to turn back to Banana. It's not just 1 CT, but 2, no, 3. They could have rotated far more through CT spawn, but instead Walco plays it on his own. George and Junior. Couple J's. And we've got Config and Rez left now. Post-plant condition. Rez, ooh, can't get that 3rd one. And it falls on Config's broad shoulders. Quick shot, position confirmed. Remember, George has the kit picked back up now from Hext's dead body. Config swings, and while covered in smoke, the stick comes through.
That was nice.
Clean retake.
That was a clean retake.
He's gonna take his time. He knows he's behind their line. You can see Headtrick scouring pit, but
Brolin's the guy to watch here for Nip. I mean, he's got the 1 AK.
switched over, now confirmed, and with enough time, oof, a dink right back. Brolin turns towards Moto, everyone confirmed, but George clears one close, and Brolin's pinned in such little HP for everybody, and Brolin's got the thickest piece of cover. Holds with the Tech 9, gets charged down. George will try to get onto the bomb in time.
I think he might.
It's gonna come down to the wire, but EG off of Hext in the pit. Take 10.
Yeah, Brolin did such a good job right there. The fact that he got one more kill.
Number 3 for this EG A-site defense. Hext posted up. Incendiary off the skybox. It's gonna land in front of the pistols. They run through it, taking some damage and feeding automatic. A clean triple with the A1S.
Bad.
Frag out, he's dead. Scout connects. We've got Tech 9s tearing them back up. 2 young guns here for Ninjas. Low HP, but weapons.
Oh, no
and
plant.
Not today.
Dude, that's a key nade right there. I mean, the molly came afterwards as well, but
You know, we've seen Junior's op shots, but George 14 and 8.
could have been Liquid George, you know?
Headtrick backing up and caught off by Walco's MP9, so that is a 4-round lead now. Sure, lesser weapons, and it's still the bomb plant with damage against EG. Keep moving forward. They're definitely going to get here first. I mean, he could have left 10 seconds ago. He is just on a P250, so, you know, it's not the best. Junior also pummeled back by utility, looking for his chance to get impact. It's Hext from inside the site.
Another tag.
He could be the big one here. He's got the smoke to keep him covered. Walco tries to press out. Automatic's flank finds its timing. Headtrick and Rez now stuffed between the two. And Hext point blank holds off a little longer. Headtrick fumbling with nades. Automatic's got it all. 3 from the top mid flank for the 4-round lead.
Damn, it's a film from Automatic. Really well done.
Spams through smoke. Nothing found. Junior. Ooh, lots of bodies here. Man, they could come running at him. Hell, they could line up for an op shot too, but nope. Config's Tech 9 presses outwards and gives another gun over to Headtrick. Now he's working with his specialty, and the peek from Automatic gets punished. Looked like he wanted to chase them. Sure, Hext sitting inside sight on his own, but it's an MP9. And eventually Hampus is going to come back around on lane. Hext is pressured, but still holding off and doing a good amount of damage versus Brolin. Sure, Rez can turn back inside the library, and with that kill to Walco, this one comes crumbling down around EG.
Oh, that's a big shame for EG. You know, that's actually not the best attack out of Ninjas coming in through Arch. They run right into an op, dry peek him twice, and now they'll have to go right back to money trouble.
The round before this was a little bit slower, so just, you know, pick up that tempo ever so slightly. Change it up. Config. It's just a couple pistols, but I mean, Automatic blind
flashes.
USP and goes untraded.
George got it, yeah, and now they've got Arch control.
No.
But are they going to leave?
Brolin's running up. 5-7 finds its home.
Bomb down.
Hext has dropped it. Rez doesn't get the trade frag either. Now, Rez, yeah, you don't want to push out. You know that George rifle's not far off.
25 seconds, 20 seconds.
Could go back around from Boiler. There is still that extra. They're gonna
This
save.
is unarmored. Don't rush this anti-eco. They try to play both of these anti-eco so carefully.
Guns all around this A site. Already found out. We've had Junior on these angles, and now it's George with the Galil. Ooh, sprays. Doesn't fall for that player jumping in front of him. Knows he wants the target in the back first, and then connects to Config.
Man, they were trying to jump by an op, so they got a misread on that setup too.
Nice change of positions there between George and Junior. Headtrick burned off by a third. Automatic presses out. Then his support and Hex gets the first one. That setup completely takes everything that Ninjas had left and drops it on the ground. Headtrick just hoping he can save this off for the next, but no sir. Clean sweep of the T's.
Wow, they got mauled.
EG 2 away. Utility here to support it. Exec could be clean enough. Nice track from Junior. Goes for more. Missed the third, but 2 shots landed already, so he's done his job and can lean on the AKs inside of the bomb site. Hex does die, and so will Automatic. It's a Resin Hampus 2v5 with a double kill between them already.
They got the AKs, they got the armor.
They got 2 flashes on Hampus within that site. Rez keeping his head tucked down beneath it. They're just letting these CTs get ever closer. Util comes over. Rez repositions, smoked out of his original spot, but still he takes the headshot. We're talking 2v5, and time's starting to tick real quick. CTs on the front of the site can get nothing done. Hampus and Rez do it all themselves.
And Junior missed a shot right there from apartments. Needed that one in pit. They smoked it so he would be out there. Players on his left and right.
Man, he's got to put up something special here. Automatic's running over. There's a single smoke for Hext. Freebie, Config again just walks into the scope, and then the peek out from Automatic gets one, but we've got Brolin up close, and a smoke on Coffins has given him his space. Walko wasted no time, and as will Rez. No time wasted. Instant headshot on the flank. That's deep banana control coming out from Ninjas. They could press as the CT smoke fades. Head trick missed shot. Banana's dead. Head trick's collateral. It's a 1v3 queued up, and it's Junior to give EG 15.
Oh, the denial. What a collab, but honestly, with the 3v1 situation and the first missed shot as well.
Floating in the CT spawn. We've got nobody in the corner on Arch. We don't have that op nor George posted. It is very much a Colonel defense in the bomb site, and that bomb is tears 2 clean down. Walko empty-handed, but Automatic looking to be the difference maker. Plays around in sight, goes for the pit player, takes him down, and head trick off the box. It's George half health. It's EG 1 kill away from taking a map off a European team. Plants safely as the fire gives him the cover he needs. It is George to the left. It is Junior back around him on the right. And it is Head Trick stuck between two. A flash for Junior if he wants to help George press out from Library, but he's just getting closer and he's doing it quietly. And that is a clean one. But Head Trick stuck. So stuck in this spot. The op goes out. The flash finds himself. And that little bit of cover is all he needs to extend this to 30.
And there's a clutch from the young one. Nearly getting the collat 1v3 on this previous round, but making up for it right away.
I mean, George is going to have to do something miraculous in the face of all this pressure. Flash goes out, stalls the first one, 5-7, good for damage. Walko, he's waiting, but he gets stuffed. Brolin kills him on the smoke. Junior just not there fast enough to set up Walko with the flashbang, and now it is a desperate attempt. 2v4 retake, deep position coming out of Ninjas. They have done enough, so it seems, to stave off EG. Hext, not gonna win his duel. And Junior, it is far too desperate. This goes the distance.
Okay.
This goes to OT. Fair amount of that tail end of the first. Oh, hold on. Oh, Head Trick, nice adjustment. Config, simultaneous kills.
Yeah, but was there no flash for that push?
Yeah, good question. Walko's still ahead of the angle. Same situation. Oh, Head Trick.
So sharp.
A smashing triple kill up
That's crazy.
the banana. That's the bomb behind him. They're going to press through. They're going to plant.
Frags.
And that is 16 NIP.
32 frags. The
He
first
has
round
been
OT.
putting up a star performance. 16 real quick to the Ninjas. Oh, Automatic actually gets the better of it. Oh, that's weird. They like pressed into one another. Oh, and he slides under. Good find here from Config. Looking for more, but Hext holds off back sight. It's the pit op that gets smoked off. Hext having to do everything, and his gun goes dry. Desperate to just survive. Not gonna happen. Brolin plants 2v2. It's OT, so the retake's coming.
George has good utility here.
Walko's gonna have to put up some impact.
Got the
Both of
backside
the
knowledge.
CTs with kits as well, but this is Brolin and Head Trick, two well-performing players for Ninjas. And they've already gone for the mid peak, so Head Trick sees that mid's clear, comes back, missed shot though, awkward, and Walko catches Brolin inside of the pit, so now just keep this op off site, start to defuse that bomb, and all is good. Exactly that. 2v2 retake for EG.
Wow.
To tie us up again.
Well, they pulled that off. That's, yeah.
Smoke on front balk. Junior's gonna be in the pocket. Big play potential on this.
Yeah, Automatic watching his halls.
They're coming. First shot's good. Dives back. Oh, hits the B-hop. Quick reposition. And Automatic's kept his head down this whole time. We've got 30 on the clock. And another shot out of Junior. Third's not his. Head Trick answers. Audi with the double. And EG, the edge. 2 rounds on that CT side.
Clutch hopping out of Junior, a bit of revenge for him because he's missed some big moments actually as this game has wound up.
Gonna try to keep himself small, go unnoticed. Arch wraps happening. Automatic's about to come out from Moto, and nobody's watching that smoke. Oh, Automatic has to bring this back because everything's going so well on the front of it, and sure enough, he jumps on both, gets them, and the bomb can still be picked right back up. Headtrick doesn't take his chance.
Oh, and a safe
doesn't
plant
press the issue.
in the sight as they're coming up lane slowly, clasping their hands, hoping that the bomb doesn't get planted. Up shot in for Junior, now 2v1.
Rez, with everything to do here, full kit of utility. If you want somebody to put up that clutch, let's see what you've got, Rez. Junior in the bomb site, which means up close could be problematic for him. And Automatic gives the cover, standing in the open, shots fired, wallbang's great, and Automatic still alive. Incendiary to offset the Opper. Rez knows he's stuck between them. Tough spot to get out of, and he won't. It is 18 EG.
Almost a bit too much patience out of Automatic, but a spray transfer to compensate and more.
Headtrick's gone. Config starting to float around. Config back towards middle, confirms it. Oh, Hexed! He catches Hampus off. Config throws himself right back to Moto, but he's gone unchecked. Config has slid underneath Hexed's crosshair. He lost track of it, but he could still clutch it himself. Just enough time for the bomb plant. 35 HP versus 3. He's going to get gunned down by Headtrick. That op is again just creeping out. 2 players creeping past Moto was the death of his teammate and Hexed himself. There's also an Incendiary on Rez as he plays Coffins. Grenades that could definitely cost Evil Geniuses this final push. The smoke comes down in front of them. They know how desperate this has to be. There's a little bit of a pocket, but that vision denied. And the kills all go the way of the Ninjas. Stuffed on the approach. This goes OT2.
Oh yeah, let's make it a double.
Damn. That opening in the last round towards that A site.
Had all the late utility, so
Ninjas hang on.
yeah, they play it passive on this one. Headtrick 36 frags before second OT even starts.
Ooh, already out mid though. EG, the 5v4. A little lineup there for Brolin, but he only gets the one.
Well, Hex picks him apart both sides
Config's
of
gotta
mid.
offer something. Flashed, dies to Hexed. Config 16 and 26.
Looking like the Canadian Freiburg right here. An entry on Inferno. All 3 points of contact here on the A side, dead to Hexed.
What?
Oh, that made a mistake. Oh my god.
Hey,
If your nade lands, if it hits the barrels, then it cannot spread behind it, but you're supposed to throw it in front of it.
I was told fire's hot. Headtrick still dies, so Hex trying to recover it, even though he's working with the half health this round. Nade, oh, it's perfect. Poor Config, dude, just bullied on the receiving end. Brolin also stuffed by Hex, who with half health has gotten himself another multi-kill round back-to-back from the young Canadian. And Hampus, 4 or 5 rounds in a row with no kill contribution, hides inside of that bomb site as the last line of defense, and EG could go B.
They could go B, and I think a part of them wants to, but a part of them doesn't want to mess this up, so they'll have the most amount of resistance.
30 left. Rez could be the star, you know he is. Slides out, drops bomb, snaps it onto Boiler. Equalizes again.
No
We've
way.
already had a 2v5
He can get the
from
bomb and
Rez
go B now.
and Hampus.
No.
And Junior is going to try and stop that next chance.
We're talking about 16 and 1 health, and Rez is going to make the rotation around. He just honestly has to let the bomb start to get planted. We'll see.
Ops up, doesn't realize the pistol's good enough.
No
Junior
time
has
now.
to go, and Rez is going to shut that down. A 2v5 in regulation, a 2v4 in OT.
And they decided not to ferry the bomb through halls.
Config on the smoke.
He's dead right here throwing this.
George actually gets away. Hampus, that smoke's about to fade. He kills Hex. Another one close. Gun's almost empty. Walco could jump this. Oh, he doesn't. Now both guns are empty for Hampus.
Walco's gonna come through.
Oh, and he gets the kill.
He does kill his teammate, and he knows that he's here,
What?
but it's 2v3.
Headtrick's gonna get split on. Walco's 10 HP. Automatic, he's gonna have to do this with an op. This op versus op, this close. But first he's waiting for the rotate. He knows he's inside a library. 2 confirmed in library, 1 confirmed in sight. Automatic's got the picture, and he's got the no-scope. Goes for the peek. He could go for the safe plant, It's out in the open. Automatic looking for like a godlike clutch. Hampus, ooh, still standing. Automatic, one more chance as now they start to press out against him. Another no-scope.
Oh,
and with the Glock out, Brolin guns him down, flying forward to give Ninjas 20.
Wow, he'll give it a shot, and that is another nice attempt.
Holy hell.
Very close 1v3s today. Smoke comes down, 45 seconds. The packet's coming towards Walco.
Ooh, Hexed. Oh, no way.
2 up. Wait,
But
Bomb
B's
is still
open.
over towards B. Walco is just pulling guard here. They're running through the smokes, 30 seconds. Going to be a retake, but you know what? It's actually entirely possible now.
It's fine, it's OT.
Volley comes down. They'll have to jump off of this, and they might go for the reverse boost.
Bomb goes behind Fountain, which is, exposed, but Brolin, that's the cover they needed. Hampus with hands busy. Covered by big boy Brolin. And now man advantage back the way of Ninjas.
Oh, the 2K at that late part of the round.
Made it look doable, but Walco is so far removed. Now he's just trying to fly forward on Coffins, caught out by Hampus from New Box. And Automatic knows there is nothing he can offer us in this. It is Ninjas with a 2-round lead.
Yeah, this
and
is a
one from victory.
This is a situation where it feels like for sure that's the full exec on the arch wrap. It's not going to be a CT split. This is a new call from Nip, and with that amount of time, like you're really stretching it thin if Ninjas are going to split CT to B. So when they shut this down, I understand why the rotation comes out from Walco. It's already a 3v5, right? But the play, it's unique for Nip in this game at least. They haven't tried something like that.
They've got to settle that down. Find consistency with less uncertainty. And Walco feeling the heat of this top banana play, but there's also fire ahead of the Ninjas. 15 to that clock, and George, it's a quick jump to the skinny pillar. Little bits of cover. Now he's over in dark. 10 on the clock. Reds up top. 3 kills, 4 from EG.
Oh, they had their chance. They had enough time to take fights all across that site, but it comes up blue every step of the way.
They are playing this standard, looking far more like the Ninjas CT side when they would kernel up on site. Someone's gonna have to do something. We've got pressure coming in. Fast push up lane. And Hex dies to a frag. George stuffed. And NIP all the way through. Everybody pressuring into that A site. Double kill out of Head Trick for 42 frags and a desperate junior 1v5. EG had 4 attempts to close this opening map, folks. They definitely caught Ninjas off. They have bullied Config round after round, but he gets his at the tail end, and Head Trick, why not? A 43rd sprinkled in at the end. NIP for so long, we're waiting for their offer. Need us say more.
That's the only Vertigo they played, actually. Okay.
Ooh, Config's dead. Automatic's got a good piece of cover. They lose Hexed, but there are still 2 CTs with the crossfire. Another man inside the CT spawn. Hampus has been traded back by Junior, and now Rez 1v1.
Bomb?
Down.
Far away.
Rez gets behind Tetris, has lost track of where he is. Ooh, he's playing it with the walk and a tap on the bomb, but Junior's not going to stick this. Comes off, makes sound. Rez could be downstairs. Oh, no, he didn't make sound. Rez has lost track of him. That push gets Rez against the corner.
Does he have a kit?
Yes.
All
Yes,
right.
It does.
He took his time.
Enough util for the exec. Everybody here for Ninjas. Ooh, and they pressure Junior off the angle. But double smoke. That's a gap. George, no, it's not. Just straight up spam on Config. So his life's not going to get any better yet. A push onto short side from Automatic. They've controlled that other side of the site. And they're playing behind that wall, leaving these players just out on an island. Sure, there's no line of sight from the CTs, but there's no comfort zone whatsoever for Ninjas as they tried to press forward. And now poor Head Trick is outnumbered 1-4. This save is not guaranteed, but he's going to run for the hills, hoping to hang on to the AK. Will get away for now. And that is EG with a stellar hold, thanks to Automatic.
It is right here on the ramp. And 2, really good on the site, just chilling.
And they did.
He even offers up advice, and they took attack. Wow.
It's about.
Oh, that's good.
And then we get a push into A because Brolin was able to extend so far in. You know, we saw a couple rounds where EG kind of pulled the goalie a bit too soon, and this has left the door ajar, but very quickly closed. George, double frag, goes wide. Gun goes empty before Brolin falls,
great.
but Automatic's double gives EG a 5-0 start.
Damn, that was so nice, the way they defended that.
Util pressure's real. They're in the bomb site, bro. They got real deep with just the pistols. Hex fell pretty far back.
Yeah, actually, when they played versus Vitality, that was actually a big problem, you know? Hex, looks like it's just going to destroy them.
Hedrick puts the M4 over Tetris.
Free gun city.
This has got the makings of a first round win for Ninjas. Tech 9 certainly helps. But, hold on.
Oh.
That flank gets caught, and they're on top of bomb. George, body blocked. Okay, Hampus wraps around the Tetris. It is the first for the Ninjas, but nope.
Oh, and they survive with their guns.
All good.
That's a big way back into the game.
George looking for another in the smoke. Automatic stuck on sandbags, now known. Ooh, easy. Just threw out his smoke for the ramp as well, so he couldn't put out the fire, but George hangs on. George keeping it clean. 2v4.
They're too nervous about too many things right now.
Yeah, it doesn't feel comfortable at all. I mean, a bomb plant could help and then let Hedrick get some crazy shots in. The plant's there at least. At least that happens before Junior clips Rez. Hedrick has to dive out. Concerned about short still, right? That nervousness so very present. But now as he comes back at the bomb site, kills Hex too. He's been dinked down to 15, a third. Hedrick! Oh! 4 on the ramp on his own!
Make a movie for this kid. In all of 2 maps, the clutches he's put together. 40 kills on Inferno.
But even then, we get hexed beyond the generator playing construction on B. And Config's gonna get the headshot. So Walco dead. And that's gonna leave the slow B crawl to move forward. Nobody in position to stop this whatsoever. Hex has to double back, and even then, it is still just hexed. George wants to come join him, but they're so concerned about an additional mid player. In the end, it's not B, but that's gonna be heard.
Yeah, they're going to hear everyone running back, but if they kill Brolin, it's going to get awkward.
Right?
Yeah, this
and they have short.
That was a
God
weird idea. Oh my God.
Junior's now stopped the bomb. I mean, there's still a chance to come at this. George could run the risk. They're going to boost a player over. George is down beneath him. His teammate's exposed. Rez is going to try to focus on that. Smokes, damage, and kills. And still, they look to recover this unless Junior goes big, and he can't. It is Rez that comes through.
That
but
was
what
crazy.
is that?
I like that. I don't even know. No, I hated it, but...
Junior mollied off his original angle. So 2 rifles watching the top of that ramp, but there's 3 rifles about to peek them. And that short potential could get problematic. Sure enough, Brolin gets a free peek. Junior had pulled back through elevator to go over onto CT shelf, so short's completely exposed with Automatic standing top site.
Oh, that would have been perfect if Junior basically stayed, so I don't know what happened there, but...
Then the mid flank out of Rez.
That was the setup. Actually looked like we're watching the setup from the perspective of the riflers on site. They're stacked up vertically. Yeah, that's the other thing. Junior's going for a deeper angle on the ramp, so
just
that was a mistake. We'll call it a mistake. We don't know again if that's
counterintuitive.
Has had to basically master it in like a few months in order to play on NIP and feel comfortable.
He's down there, Automatic. You could smell him. The scent of Sustoming. Automatic traded out. Gets away as well. Good for him. And leaves Walco. Yeah, on short side to hold. He bests Config. And so maybe EG have one more left in them. But, of course, Hedrick's alive and kicking. Causing a problem for EG in the site. Just got to cover the climb over. Oof, Rez gets the bomb down and walks away.
Oh, Hedrick, he's got an active angle.
Yeah, this is a 2v4. We've seen Ninjas win a 2v5 and a 2v4 in this series. This would be another added to the tally. Easy shot for Hedrick, but Automatic is there to respond. So it's Rez's turn to close, to show he's got that clutch. And from ramp to the open, a reposition that's sick. I mean, they both walk in. He puts himself on a pedestal and steps up to first place. 9 for the Ninjas.
And honestly, it's a huge reason that NIP won and might win this one as well. So they're set off to a 9-round, 3-round lead and a CT side that they're definitely going to be happy to play.
Well, Brolin's dead. Nice boost. Config going for a deeper angle. Gets himself a second. Unicorn odds very heavily in Nip's favor, understandably. Although Config, no. Next, there we go. Headtrick gets a little too curious. Gives away man advantage. Hampus here to pick up slack, no problem. Slides back down. It's the flank out of Rez as well. And Hampus wants second servings. Knows that short player's there, but can't finish him off.
Oh, the dualies, and they cancel the plant. They're going to come in and watch this. And now they can kind of run from Rez, so he has to go, and he is going.
Yeah, he wants it. Doesn't have to force the issue. He's got Junior locked in behind Rez. Looking for the kill. Just that headshot. It's easy, isn't it? Shoot him between the eyes. Just like
wow.
that. Junior peeks in. And
That's
you see
nice.
that frustration because Junior knows he put his head there.
Yes. And
he did that.
He did that. Those dualies, you just keep shooting. Indiscriminately.
But he's looking doomed as Brolin. Oh no, he's not gonna win that fight.
Oh, he's looking doomed, huh? Yeah, he's just about to die.
He was supposed to. And Rez will, in between two Molotovs, burnt to a crisp. Config, clean kill, but dinked in the process. So Hampus looking to pick up the slack. Config still alive despite the best efforts of the grenades, and the pistol player's down. Config pushes through, can't get that headshot. It's automatic with the cover on the smoke.
Oh, he did, but
trick 1v3.
Yes, Walco's low, actually. He did get a headshot, but it was through the box.
1v3. No, it is the force for EG to finally lift that curse. 10 rounds straight from the ninjas comes to an end.
Okay, finally. Hampus, he doesn't know anything about that, so.
That wasn't with the dog. Oof. Rez has something to say.
Wasn't with the Deeg.
Hex, though, comes through middle. Nobody's watching.
They're still going to go.
They don't know about Config. They don't know both are here. They know one's low and now dead. Oof. Balco with the headshot to Config. And EG rolling with it.
And he's him.
Ooh, Molly for this setup. No, it doesn't bounce close. Hello. Players on the wall. Balco. Oh, he's got it. All good. 3 frags. He does it all. But the bomb is actually on the other side of that, which could be a problem if there were more kills, but it is just Brolin left. They got to get that bomb back. Oh, Lord. There's a
low player there.
Grabbing a smoke to block the back end.
2 smokes, in fact.
Oh, Lord.
What if you... Oh, does he have time to do this? No, he's dead now.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, my God.
Shots are down beneath.
Wow. Okay. Had no idea where those bullets came from.
Me out,
yeah.
Stressing me out.
A little stressful there. Well, as we said with Hex, this could be a risky way to play beat, but Nip have a plan to get some space back.
Ooh.
Wow.
Catching him jumping around, so nobody's going to leave this B site. Oh, but George. What? Double headshot burned out by Config. Junior gets the return.
JJ.
Ooh, this is a live one. He must have seen that sliver of a jump. He's going to give himself a smoke to work around. Oh, nice snap onto Brolin. 1v3 attempt for Junior. Inspired by who? Headtrick. The last man standing to deny him his clutch. And as he works closer, Junior misses his shot. This one's still alive and the reload's in. He's got a fresh mag, but doesn't know where Headtrick's got off to. A missed shot from him and Headtrick the denial. Headtrick the clutch tonight.
Staying on double. Man, what a round setup. Was that 2v5? It was 2v4 at the very minimum.
Man, what a round that would have been from Junior. Just Colby's, Peyton's, and George's. Nice repeat from Brolin. He didn't want to leave without one. Headtrick's in the same boat. Gotta take one with ya. Hexed. No breaks. Over construction. Catches Rez. That's going to leave Config in the pocket. Presses around. Oh, he gets past. And that's the bomb.
And he can drop with it.
Stairs. Huge chance for Config to just hold this off. A challenge from Tetris on the side of the smoke. Ooh, and George didn't take his chance. Instead, a quick reposition, but
And
there
now
is
he can
not much time.
Yeah, he can delay almost. So they've got to group up, and the CT on the other side of things can start to just run in, honestly, soon.
He needs the bomb in the next 5 seconds, or else it's just no time on this clock.
Oh, this is the perfect place to be, isn't it?
Config's gonna stand it straight in the open, kills George the moment he drops, and now this one is toast. No chance whatsoever. It is Config to change places through smoke and get Ninjas their 12.
Hendrick's already on A, knowing it's over.
We'll work on the base of B instead. No close contact like the last round where Rez and Config took those early fights.
They see everything now.
Yeah, ready for that one. Config so prepared for the jump up. I like this setup.
It's a great setup.
Yeah, it's nice. One behind Tetris, one behind Orange.
It's just very hard to commit to B, you know? But,
Thought he was going to get away with that. Instead, George takes his head off. Rez sticking around. They still don't know about him. So no surprise if he catches him off guard. Ooh, George, a second. Plays around the smoke. Hampus is in between them, and that could get problematic.
so Hamp is going to share that information.
But now he's found out, and they've lost Brolin. So we're down to the 2v2. Automatic, though, 3 HP.
Okay.
So easy cleanup, Hampus. And 14 for NIP.
Yeah, well, could have gone wrong, but didn't.
George, if he gives him the kill, it's still Brolin over towards the top of ramp where the first contact happens. And now Hetrick has to turn attention. Didn't have to. Hampus was actually there to pick up the slack. And George will take Hetrick's head off. Hext comes through with the mid lurk. Config keeps his head on a swivel, and that pays off. Junior, last man up, looking for the 1v2, knows the closest spot. Time's not on his side. And Hampus with a multi-frag round to give Ninjas 4 match points.
After all that effort.
Even with so much time, that uncertainty, Hex just gonna go make sure they haven't been pushed on the bottom of ramp, which isn't the case, but Walco's got that open. A second comes out from EG. George and Walco with headshots, but Brolin and Hetrick with a chance to 2v4.
Yeah, one's called Dink for sure.
Gap on that.
Oh, that's
bad
a really
smoke.
bad
Oh,
smoke.
God. I mean, Walco's just fed to the wolves. He's expecting that entire section to be blocked off by smoke. A second out of Brolin, and no return damage whatsoever yet out of EG. It's a CT smoke to play in front of. Brolin gets tagged on the fallback, and that reopens the door for the bomb plant. So Junior's hands busy. Soon he comes up. It's him and George, J&J. Oh, but Brolin with a third in this 2 versus 4. He's doing all the heavy lifting. He's on the brink of the ace, unless George can take it back on his own. CTs just stagnate, set up, knowing he's stuck behind this cover. Nowhere to run or hide if you were George. He fights back, softens up Hetrick, who gets himself the final frag. A 2v4 to close it, and the Ninjas in pajamas bounce back from the 0-6 start. It's a double OT affair on Inferno. It's a breaking of the 6-map loss streak on Vertigo. It is an improvement from the Swedes as they dispatch of the Evil Geniuses, a North American EG in 4th place.